Hi guys, now do I regret quitting my job for content creation without any backup plan? And I would tell you, I do have some regrets. Like I wish I would have stayed longer to pretty much pay off the things that I owed before leaving. And then I would have had no stress to, pay those bills on time. But I feel like everything that is happening to me right now is just the way it is. Like life is life, and even if you go through bad things, you still have to be able to learn from the bad things. So every bad situation is also a good situation for you because you learn from it. So like the regrets that I have quitting this job, like I hated this job so much. Like I didn't like going to work. I felt like I forced myself to go to work. I felt like I was just a number. I felt like I didn't matter. And my body was telling me not to go to work, but I had to re disarm whatever my body was telling me. And the only reason why I went to work was for the money. I didn't go to work because I wanted to go. I didn't go because it was cool to go. I work at the airport. Everybody wants to work at the airport. Oh, yay, school. No, I went there because I had to. Just like how you go to work to pay your bills because you have to pay your bills or else your life falls apart. It's the same way I had to go to work. And I feel like if I had maybe set up a plan to make this process a lot easier for me to have something sustainable before I left my job, then I would be way better feeling than what I'm feeling right now. But I left my job with no backup plan. I'm not even monetized on YouTube. I don't have nowhere near the monetization hours to even hit to be able to get paid. And I just said, you know what? God told me to leave, so therefore I left. And it's been 1 month without a job. And there are no jobs hiring on Indeed. And it's crazy. The job market is crazy. So I'm just waiting for something to pop up. Or I'll just end up going to a trade school and then that'll be it. So I'm hoping that my YouTube channel kind of blows up before I have to go to last resort and get a trade school, which is probably going to happen. But that's life. You cannot argue with what happens. You just gotta go with the flow until you know where you're gonna go. But I feel like had I stayed at that job, my shift would have been 4:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. And me doing YouTube and that job at the same time, I could not do both because that job was very exhausting. It was very time consuming. It was 8 hours of your day. It was lifting heavy weight every single day. It was tiring. There were days where I didn't feel like posting, but I still posted even though I was working and I knew I was tired and I knew I had to sleep. There were videos that I posted way before, shorts, that my eyes were so exhausted that you could see the eye bags in the videos. Like I was on the grind. I wanted to make sure that my YouTube channel worked so that I can free myself from doing a job that I hated. So that's the point of me doing social media content creation because people kept showing how much money they were making online. And I believe that if they could do it, I could do it too. But sometimes you just cannot use that logic in everything in life. But you always learn from your lessons, you always learn from your mistakes. Now, the reason why most people won't take the risk is because they already think that the risk isn't going to make their life even better if they take it. But me, I took the risk because I like to be risky. I have a risk tolerance that, is immediate. So I want to take a risk to see what happens so that I can have a story to tell about my life. But if I never take no risk, then I won't have a story to tell. So that's why I like to take a lot of risk. And, I started a clothing brand. That didn't work out. I started a lemonade brand, juice making company. That not didn't work out. But guess what? I tried and I have stories to tell. But if I just work a job, a 9 to 5, there is no stories with a 9 to 5 because all you do is work and you go do the same thing and then you come home and you just repeat the cycle and then you don't like it. So, but I just felt like the environment that I was working in, it was just way too toxic. Like people were cursing each other out. Like I remember one day this girl came into work one day, she just blacked out on everybody. I don't know why. She was so loud and just crazy. And Jamaica Queens is just so crazy to be around. You really have to watch your surroundings around Jamaica because people are really crazy. Like you really got to be vigilant because if you're not watching, then your safety is at risk literally the moment that you don't even look. So it's just like that's why I wanted to remove myself from going to work. And it's just like I couldn't do it anymore. Like I was just like, it's either I stay here and get paid $600 a week minimum wage and pay the bills and be broke, or I quit this job and do YouTube full time, do something that I truly enjoy. And even if I don't get paid from it, then hey, I'll be okay. And I just don't have no money. You know, it's okay. Life happens. But I feel like what keeps me going is even when I get no views and even when I just don't see any money or any results, like most people are just gonna quit. Like that's the reason why I keep on going. Because the most people they see low views, man, I'm not gonna post anymore because I'm not making no money. Nobody's commenting on my video, so I'm not gonna make no money. It's because they do it for the money. They do it for the recognition. Me, I'm doing it because it's placed in my heart to do it. And all my videos come from the heart. I don't have no script in my videos. I talk and I look at the camera so that you can see how I feel in these videos because I want you to feel that you're not alone. You could be going through the same situation I'm going through, but you're not alone in this situation. So this is why and I go above and beyond, even when I get no views, even when I don't make money, even when things may not feel good for me. I still post. There are days where I don't want to post, and I still post. Why? Because the mission is not accomplished yet. Like my goal is to be monetized because I feel like if I start monetizing, then the world will be way better because I can do more things and I have more time to myself. And I just want to be able to do something that I truly enjoy. Like I'm tired of doing jobs that I hate that just bring me a paycheck. Like it's almost like I'm only worth a paycheck and I'm not worth more than that. So that's why I continue to do videos even though I don't get paid, I don't get views, my retention rate is low because I just do talking head videos. I can't really go out and do vlogs or I can't really go out and do stuff because this is my situation and I don't want to just badmouth my, videos with my situation, my circumstances, but these are the type of videos I gotta make right now and the time being until my situation goes well. I've applied to a couple of jobs, but I'm still waiting on responses and there's no responses right now. So, but this is why when you are starting to chase your dreams and you feel very confident in yourself to really go out there, make sure you have some sort of backup plan because quitting without a backup plan makes you look like a fool when everything goes wrong. But if you have something to make your mind at ease, let that happen so that you don't have to just go panic mode because you're not paying your bills on time and your life is all messed up. Like, imagine you can't really feed yourself. Imagine your bills are not paid. Like, you got to make sure that everything is always on point before you just jump. Because if you just jump without a plan, you're going to just think, like, oh, I'm stupid for doing this. When in all reality, you're just learning, just taking it day by day. But I hope this message really helped you out today. If it did, please leave a like, comment, share on this video, subscribe, send this to a friend, and thank you and have a good one. Make sure that you set your life in order before you take the leap of faith because once you burn the bridges, you cannot go back. So therefore, make sure that everything is in a line before you even jump. Because if you jump out of place, it's gonna be hard to really get yourself back up again on your 2 feet. So make sure you subscribe and look out for the next video. And thank you and have a good one. Let's go.